a short video on how to complete or finish work order activities. Let's sign into Oracle. So we need to find the work order activity we're going to complete. There's several different ways to do it. One of them is we can actually open work activity query. I have that in my bookmarks. You can also go up to search menu and just type in try activity. And we can do work activity. If you know the work order number, I use a wildcard instead of a whole bunch of zeros, and my current work order is 4042, and we can search it up, and there it is. Another way to do it, this work order was assigned for me to work on today, so I can go to my employee record, open today's schedule, and there's the work order also, 4042. I can open it from here. First thing you got to know when you're going to close or complete a PM work order activity is the last day worked, because that will be the day that WACS uses to produce the next PM work order. If you don't know the date, you can look it up by going to Resources, and it'll tell you right here, activity resource detail, timesheet details. There was only one that I worked on it today, so 9/7 is the date that I'm after. Once you have the date, go to the completion tab. And what you need to do here is you need to broadcast this asset list row. You could be working with a work activity that has multiple assets attached to it. In this case, there's only one asset, so we're going to broadcast out this asset information. And that should have been set to yes. So I'm going to add a service history. This is where you put in the date. It was today's date, so I don't have to change that, but if you need to change it, there's a calendar drop down, so you can pick any date you want. Then you can put in the comments. I'm going to save this. You can add more service history types. We'll learn more about that later. After you've done the completion and you have a service history date, go back to the main tab. And just hit closeout. You could hit finish, or you can hit closeout. Finish kind of leaves it open for you to do future work. Closeout is basically you're going to close out the work order permanently. And over here under status, it should come up and say completed. Completed. If we want to see the results of completing a work order, we can go look at the asset. Under the maintenance view, we go this is the work order that I just completed. So the trigger is now ready. It's telling us, is there an active work order? And it's say no. We can cycle this now, which I'm going to do. So I have another work order to work on. And it should show a new one coming up in planning. That's the cycle when you complete a work order.